Hi, Deb here, and I just found out that this is National Police Officer Week. So I'm doing an extra video featuring a television policeman who became a real policeman. And of course that's Erik Estrada. Be still my heart. Here's the back. This is made by Exclusive Premiere. I have some other dolls, but and the date is 1998. I'm going to take this off of the card because it's turning orange amber, and that's not a good thing. So here we go. In the meantime, I'll tell you about Erik Estrada. Most of his biography was about the charities he supports, which speaks highly of him, doesn't it? He was born March 16th, 1949 in New York City. He grew up in Spanish Harlem, yet he did not speak Spanish until he was an adult. But, hey, that was easy. That's pretty good. But again, with the really handsome guys, it's hard to capture their likeness. And he is a really handsome guy. I remember my mother, I have this thing for really dark-haired guys with engaging smiles. And my mom saw him and said, "Oh, there's somebody you're going to like." And I said, "No, I'm not that predictable." But I saw him and I liked. Actually, I'd seen him on Hawaii Five-0 before Chips, but I didn't know who he was. This is a very small, probably 8-inch figure, and he's articulated to some extent, but doesn't seem very secure. He's got muscles too, and a gun. Okay, more about Erik. Let's see. It also comes with a little stand. I have other dolls with these stands. I don't understand how they work because there's nothing to hold the doll on. But anyway, it has a Chips badge thing. Let's see. Before Chips, he was in a movie called Crossing the Switchblade. You need to see that movie. It's an amazing movie. And he was amazing in it. And when after my brother and I watched it, I said, I wish everybody who criticized Erik Estrada would see this movie. They'd know what a dynamic actor he is. David said, "Well, yeah, but he was a dynamic actor on Chips just because it was lighthearted. But when they gave him heavy stuff, he came through." And I felt embarrassed that I didn't realize that. A lot of actors are so natural that sometimes you don't realize how good they are. He also makes, fun of himself. He can laugh at himself, which is good. There's a baton, too. Okay, Crossing the Switchblade. When he got his star on the Walk of Fame, he dedicated it to the men and women of law enforcement. He became a police officer in Muncie, Indiana. He was in the sheriff's department in Virginia, and he was also a police officer in Idaho. His main function was crimes against children investigations, and he has advocated to protect children from online predators. It's one of his main causes. He has supported fights against AIDS and cancer and he's a Heart Association, part of the American Humane charity, Safe Search Foundation. I apologize. That he was a national spokesman for that, and it's to protect kids online. I love the fact that most of his story is about the charity and the way he gives back. I just adore Erik Estrada. He was almost killed on the set of Chips, and I was devastated. I'm a positive person, and I think positively, but Freddie Prinze had died a few years before, anyway, I'm all mixed up. Freddie died in 77. And I was so sure he'd live, and he didn't. So then when Erik got hurt, I was pretty sure he wouldn't make it, and he did. So we don't know the outcomes of things, and I'm glad he made it. I'm glad he gives back. I'm glad he's the man he is. I'm glad I have this doll to tell you about. And I think that's all I had to say. But to all the police officers out there and law enforcement, there's plenty of good ones, I know. And I want to wish you the best and thank you for your service. And I hope you like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. This is a different day for me to post, but I didn't want to miss it, and I wanted to share this with you. I will be posting on Friday. I have a NASCAR doll to tell you about. So until then, toodles.